Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sekar Safitri ADININGSIH, and now I want to present my classroom management project too. So this is the part one, teaching tolerance. Teaching tolerance is an educational approach that helps students understand and appreciate and respect differences among people. In today's multicultural classroom, students come from various cultural, religious, linguistic, and socio-economic backgrounds. Therefore, teachers have an important responsibility to create an inclusive learning environment where every student feels valued and respected. Why teaching tolerance is important? Tolerance plays a significant role in promoting interaction among students. When children learn to respect different opinions, beliefs, and identities, they become more open-minded and less likely to engage in bullying or prejudice. A tolerant classroom encourages students to express themselves without fear while learning to appreciate the perspective of others. This environment contributes to emotional well-being, social harmony, and academic success because students feel safe and supported. Next, the roles of teachers. Teachers serve as a role models for respectful behavior. Students often imitate the attitudes and behaviors demonstrated by their teachers. Therefore, teachers should consistently use respectful language, treat every student fairly, and encourage equal participation in classroom activities. Teachers should also intervene immediately when discriminatory behavior or stereotypes appear. Strategies for teaching tolerance. Teacher can promote tolerance by using cooperative learning, multicultural literature, classroom discussion, and collaborative projects, activities that encourages students to work with classmates from different backgrounds help reduce prejudice and build friendships. Teacher can also introduce stories from various cultures, celebrate cultural diversity, and encourage students to share their own tradition and experience. Next, help students handle anger, frustration, and aggression. Understanding students' emotion. Anger, frustration, and aggression are normal emotions that students might experience when they face challenges, disappointment, or conflict. These feelings only become a problem when students are unable to express or manage them in healthy ways. Developing emotional regulation is an important life skill because it helps students stay calm, think clearly, solve problems effectively, and build positive relationship with their teachers and classmates. So, causes of anger and aggressions. Students may experience anger or show aggressive behavior for various reasons. Common causes include academic stress, family issues, conflicts with peers, bullying, learning challenges, and unmet emotional needs. Younger students may also find it difficult to express their feelings through action, through words, so their frustration is often shown through aggressive action. By understanding these underlying causes, teachers can respond with empathy and provide appropriate support instead of relying only on punishment. Next, the methodology, the teacher's roles. Teachers play an important role in helping students recognize and regulate their emotions. Instead of reacting with anger, teachers should remain calm and provide emotional support, listening carefully, acknowledging students' feelings, and guiding them toward appropriate solution can prevent conflicts from escalating. Teachers also help students build emotional awareness by encouraging them to identify and express their emotion in healthy ways. The effective strategies teacher can use various classroom strategies to help students manage difficult emotion. Activities such as deep breathing, mindful exercises, emotional check-ins, or conflict resolution practice help students develop self-control and emotional awareness. Clear classroom routines and expectation also create a safe and predictable learning environment. In addition, positive reinforcement encourages appropriate behavior, while role-playing activities give students opportunities to practice responding calmly and respectfully challenging situations. Next, there's our disruptive behavior. Disruptive behavior refers to action that interrupt the teaching and learning process or make classroom management more difficult. These behavior may include talking during lessons, ignoring instruction, interrupting others, leaving seats without permission, arguing, or distracting classmates. There are many reasons why students display disruptive behavior. Some students seek attention, while others experience emotional stress, learning disabilities, boredom, anxiety, or family-related problems. In some cases, unclear classroom expectation or ineffective teaching methods may contribute to student misbehavior. Disruptive behavior affects both the individual student and the entire classroom. Students who frequently interrupt lessons may miss important learning opportunities and develop poor academic performance. Their classmates may also become distracted, reducing overall classroom productivity. Next, part 2 for problem 1. What classroom management technique can Mrs. Johnson implement to address Alexa's aggressive behavior? Mrs. Johnson can use an individual behavior intervention plan or BIP to identify the causes of Alex's aggression and set clear behavioral goals with consistent rewards and consequences. She should also teach social emotional learning or SEL skills such as emotional regulation, conflict resolution, and problem solving so Alex can manage his emotion in healthier ways. In addition, collaborating with parents and the school counselor will provide consistent support at home and school, making the intervention more effective. Number For part 2, problem 2, Mr. Smith can increase student attention by using active learning activity such as group discussion and interactive problem solving to make lesson more engaging. He should also establish clear classroom expectation and consistently monitor students during lesson to reduce distraction. Finally, using positive reinforcement such as praise or rewards for staying focused can encourage students to remain on task and improve classroom behavior. And for part 2, problem 3, Mrs. Brown can begin by conducting a functional behavior assessment of or FBA to understand the reason behind Jake's disruptive behavior. She can also create a behavior contract that clearly explains expectations, rewards, and consequences to encourage responsibility. Finally, Building a positive teacher-student relationship through encouragement and recognition of appropriate behavior can increase Jake's motivation to behave appropriately and contribute to a more positive classroom environment. Thank you so much. That's all for my presentation, Classroom Management for Project 2. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.